There, I'll mute that so that there's no echo there. Great, okay, so now we can keep going with this amazing art. All right, so what I'm doing right now, for those who couldn't hear before, I'm collaborating with Niffiner. So Niffiner has drawn this amazing peacock. And it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. She's a coloring book artist. She's got several books, I think 4 books, coming out very soon. I have 2 of her books here, and I can't wait to pre-order this new one that she's got going. Words to Color By has some of the most amazing art. I'm very excited. All right, so now I don't know which way I was here. All right, we were what? There, we were right there. All right, so this is my peacock flew the coop. All right, I can totally hear myself now. That's great. I'm not sure what was going on with my sound. So this is what we started on Friday. So we started tracing. I've got clear paper here, and it works really well with my 3D pen. So I was tracing the face, and then I traced the neck feathers, and I put them on at different angles to give it a 3D look. And then we got down to the shoulders, and then I went all the way around with the shoulders, just, you know, tracing the same part and making it 3D. And that's as far as we got because the night got a little crazy and the wine was dipped into pretty heavily, and a good time was had by all. And now we get to continue. So I've got some of these feathers that I did individually, which I think look great, but I don't want to do so many feathers individually and then try and untangle them and line them all up together, right? So I've got that for a few. I think I have 4 separate feathers here. I've got a little one. Now I'm going to try and I'm doing a blanket of feathers. So I've got 3 and I'm doing the 4th one. I'm going to do about 6 or 7, and then I'm going to see how I layer them. My husband, well, he's very good at mowing the, like, I mean, and I don't mean this in any kind of insulting way. I love the way he mows the grass. It's kind of like a work of art when he's done. He's not much of a perfectionist, and he's, I don't know, he's got a knack for mowing the lawn. Oh, and the garden, the vegetable garden. He seems to plant everything pretty straight. Like, I don't know, for some reason I'm not very good at those things. Oh, I hope you guys can hear this song. This is like my favorite song at the moment. Such a good song. Makes me want to play the drums. Yeah, like, I don't know what it is. Is it like a baseball field or something? You know, like they get that crisscross. I don't know what it is that he does, but it's pretty cool. It's got to be sports related. I can't see him going to all that trouble if it wasn't sports related somehow. I did let him pick a color of paint once, but only once. It didn't work out very well. And we complement each other quite well because he can do things that I can't do. Like, for the life of me, I can't program a TV. I can't set up channels or even program like VCRs or any of that stuff. I don't know if I just don't have the patience for it, maybe. I'm really not interested in television at all, so I don't watch television much. So it could be that I'm just extremely disinterested in it. I can't even like memorize channels or anything. Like if I have one favorite show, it'll take me a year to know what channel it's actually on. The roller behind the mower? No, nothing like that. No, we just have a normal mower. Alright. Oh, I'm on normal speed. I need a fast speed for this part. Oh, and my song is over. What does the roller do? Is that what makes the lines? Maybe the mower just kind of blows the grass in a certain direction or something? I don't know. I think I'll do another one of just swirls. That way it's kind of a pattern. Oh, and I'm going to need a normal speed for that one. There we go, eh? So now we've got 2 feathers with the holes in the center, and then 2 that are just swirls. Guess I want to go here, do another one there. Actually, I should probably move this way so that I've got more space on the page. If I go down here, I'll run out of room because my paper's only this wide. Okay, so we'll try right there. I want it to point all in the same direction too. It's kind of tricky. You know what? Maybe I'll do this one here first. That would be smarter. Yeah, just like that. Move this up so you guys can see. Wow, my bird's falling over. All right, we'll try right there. I think that's gonna work out. There we go. It's tricky because you want the one, you want one to connect to the next so that they're, so I'm trying to connect it there and I'm trying to connect it there. Okay, line it up. Had a very exciting day today. I went and I probably met up with about 4 people who were selling tools. I've been looking on the secondhand listings all week for different tools, and I've been putting offers in. And I think today I completed my workshop. It's not set up, but I think I got all the tools that are the basics, you know, the things that you need for the big ones, for the bench top, or the ones that have their own stands. Because I've got all the hand tools already. So that was very exciting, and I met some really cool people. Most of them were retiring. So they had all this, like they really cared about their tools, and they seemed to be happy that I was so excited. Oh, sorry guys, it's gotta be an ad, that's so loud. So loud. It was very sweet to see how much they cared about their tools, and I got some amazing tools. Some pretty unique ones. So I think I did a good job as far as watching what I put offers on. So I'm very happy. I think I did well. You fill it with sand. It lays one stripe down one way, and but then my home will really look like a baseball diamond. Although I guess if somebody's got a knack for something, you kind of want to encourage that stuff, right? So why not? Maybe I'll pick it up myself and just surprise him as a gift. He'd actually probably think something like that is really cool. It can just attach to a standard motor, like lawnmower. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I think I like the way that this is kind of rounded here, if you can see this. All right, so it's kind of nice and rounded. I like that it's kind of at a point and it goes out. So I'm going to do one more here, and I'll do one more here, and that way it's going to kind of look complete. And then I'll see how it looks by attaching it. We'll see how I can attach it. I'm sure I'll figure out a way. Actually, I'm kind of thinking, I like the way these wings here curve, right? And since these are all uniform, I made them all the same. I think I might be able to attach them in here and have them curve downwards. So we'll see if I can do that. And if I can, then I'll recreate it, and I'll try and do the same thing in between 1, 2, 3, and I'll probably bend this one back too. So I'd do the 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that would come out really nice and wavy off of each one. I'll see if that works. It kind of makes sense in my head, but that doesn't always translate well. So we'll see. All right, so I'm going to do 2 more here, and then I'm going to see if I can, I might have to like make a, I might have to find a swirl, right? Gauge the distance between between these two wings and try and make some kind of like a frame, right? So make some kind of a frame that will fit perfectly in there. And even if I fill it with swirls or something, or tiny little feathers like these neck feathers, it would look really sharp. So that's what I'm going to attempt. We'll see if it works. Oh, let's see, let's get some music. Black keys are so good. I should almost do this last one first, eh? No, I'll do this edge one first. I'm going to make that one a little stronger. This is looking really good. Should probably, there we go. That's so much better. Now you guys can really see. All right. There we go. That's better. All right, I think this one should have holes in it because I'm kind of going in a row. The holes and then the swirls, and then we'll do holes again. Try and keep some patterns in there. My hair is everywhere today, driving me crazy. All right, so she's got this little half A. And then a C. And then we did swirls. Oh, that one looks so good. I love it. All right, I'm liking this. I'm liking this with the holes and then no holes and then the holes again. I'm liking that. I think that that's a very, I think that's a nice subtle thing to add. Alright, so unfortunately I'm running out of paper. So instead of putting it straight like I'd like to, I'm not going to have enough room. So I'm going to tilt it just a little bit. Actually, you know what? I can just peel this whole thing off. Oh, should peel it off just a little bit more carefully. Alright, a little bit of a repair. There we go. Alright. So we'll slowly peel this off the page, in case some of these swirls are just not able to handle it. There we go. Some of them are a little weaker than others if I went a little too fast. There we go. Okay, so now I can move it and line it up the way I want it. Right there. Oh my God, I love this song. How to fall for you. Baby child. Oh no, raise your running wild. Running wild is true. Oh, prime the pen. There we go. Yeah, it's outside. Come on. Pen seems to be struggling. Or maybe it's the filament. Could have too much moisture in it. Man, what is going on? That's much better. All right, last one. All right, so we're going to do this little A shape. And then a C shape. Do our little swirls. All right, now I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. That's a lot of black keys. It's supposed to be a random playlist. There we go. Even when I hit next, it was still black keys. I like them, but... Come on. Clip. Alright, so now I'm going to see if I can line this up with the bird. Alright, here's our gorgeous Niffiner peacock. There we go. There we go. So line her up here because we want to... Come on. There we go. Alright. So we want to line this up this way, I think. Something like that, if we can make it work. Actually, that looks quite nice when the feathers come up a little bit above it. So maybe I'll attach it to the middle here. So that's quite pretty. Just that one like that. That one like that. Look at how nice that's gonna look. Wow, holy shit. That's gonna look so good. Hey, Graceful, how's it going? Hold on just a second. There. My hair's very unruly today. I've been out all day picking up tools from my workshop. My future workshop. All right, I like that one. I like that one. So what I think I need to do, if you can see there's a little gap between this top feather and where I would attach it. So, well, can you hear me? I want to make sure you guys can hear me. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit to this top feather just so that I have something I can attach it to. In fact, I think I'll just kind of go right from this feather here. It sucks that your internet is so off and on, eh, Graceful? How was your recovery, if you can hear me? How was your recovery from Friday? My recovery was pretty rough. Well, I don't really like the way that line went. But I don't think that... Yeah, I don't think I like that either. But let's see what it's going to look like here. Alright, I'm going to clean that up and make it just a little bit more... A little bit more like I did it on purpose. Oh, what did I do? Oh my goodness, it looks so terrible. I guess because the line wasn't attached to anything, it was just kind of floating out there. When it got too hot, it just melted and took it away. We'll try it again. Alright, so we want pretty thin on that side, and we want it to go to there on this side. Make it a little bit strong, and then we're going to need to fill it. So I still want the feathers to be defined. I wonder what I should fill it with. Oh. Sorry for the ads. I think I'll do stripe lines. Oh, all of a sudden my pen wants to work extremely well. I was wondering what was going on with it. Now it's like on steroids. Very strange. Maybe it was just a lame part of the filament. Alright. So now, yeah, I think that still defines the shape of the feather in there. I think that looks alright. I think that looks good. Peel that up. See if we can attach it right like that, because that looks phenomenal. Holy shit, that looks so good. Alright, I want to have it along there. Along there. Okay, so it's going to be a little tricky. See if I can hold it with my pliers. See if you guys can hear me. Alright, I'll hold it with the pliers because I'm learning that holding it with my hands are not a good idea. Okay. Alright, not bad. So I'll find a way to pin it with the pliers. I'm getting better at this technique, that's for sure. I'm getting better at holding it where I want it. Ah, that looks so good. Oh my God, you guys, look at that. All right. That's so good. So now we're going to do another one here. And I'm not sure, oh, I broke a wing. I'm not sure what I'll do with these front two spaces here, but I'm definitely making one more of these. I'm going to put it here because that looks phenomenal. It looks better than I expected it to. So this is so far our peacock. Maybe from this side you guys can see better. All right, so far so good. All right, so I'm going to make another one of these. And I like this size. That was a perfect size to pick because these were the other ones, that I was working on Friday night. These ones are massive and it's kind of disproportionate to the bird, right? And I mean, I can cut these off to, and maybe I'll do that. Like maybe I'll put some of these bigger ones off to the side. So up here, right? Maybe I'll do that up here, or maybe I'll put them at an angle. I'll figure those out last because I made them singles. They'll be easy to figure. They'll be easy to maneuver around. But this is great. I'm going to do another one of these for the other back, and then I'll probably have to do a piece in between them. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. I'm just going to get, see this? This is every time I have to wipe the pen off. So I'm just going to get another. Actually, I'll just empty this one. I'm going to be somebody. Well, I'm glad I'm not having a creative blank, considering there's no line. It's going well regardless, which is great because it looks so amazing. Okay, which one was it? I gotta find the right one. That one. Show you guys that. Put this here so you guys can see that. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Tactician? Did I say that right? This is Niffiner's art. If you haven't seen Niffiner, her stuff is amazing. I'll put her link. This is our collaboration here. All right. There she is. All right, this is Niffiner. She's on Twitch here. And she drew this, which is incredible. And she streams this. She draws. She's got some amazing animals she's doing right now for a book that's coming out. So this is her peacock, and just by tracing portions of it and then turning it 3D, I'm taking her 2D art and turning it 3D, which is so fun, so beautiful. I'm gonna move this. All right, so now I'm gonna do this feather here. Come on, pen. Oh wow, that really needed some help on that one. Oh, something's going on with the filament there. Going to be difficult to work with. It's getting pretty humid where I live, and filament sucks the humidity right out of the air. So after a while, if it gets too humid, it gets very difficult, very stringy, very tough to work with. And I've got lots of silica gel. I might have to just throw a bunch into the same. Oh, thank you. Well, it's not, I'm tracing. So this is, yeah, Niffiner's work is extremely detailed. I have a couple of her books, and this is another piece that she sent me. So I'm looking forward to working on this jellyfish, if you can see it. This jellyfish looks amazing, and the ideas that I have for making this 3D, like, this is going to be so fun. It's going to be tricky for sure. Like, I might have a lot of fails, a lot of things that I'll try that doesn't work, right? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for the follow, Tactician. I appreciate that. The follow alerts aren't working. It's been happening across Twitch. There's been quite a few streams where the follow alerts aren't working right now, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. But I saw the little song and dance. All right, so we'll do that little A shape. And then the little C shape. It's only 7. There we go, that's better. So I think it's going to take one more stream to finish this peacock. Don't think it's going to get finished tonight, but a lot has been done tonight, which is really great, because this is quite the addition to it. So I'm going to do one more of these to put here at the other side at the back. What time is it? 11:30. So I'll try to finish this second one, and then I'll probably end the stream at that point, and then we'll try and finish the rest on the next stream. Just one life. My clear paper is getting warped. All right, there's one. So now I'm going to move it up one. Try and get the same pattern going if I can manage it. I feel like I'm breathing heavy. Sorry, you guys, if you can hear that. I'm just concentrating. Oh, just have to watch my line. I'll see it in a second. Who was that? Lithprint, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. We're working on Niffiner's art. Niffiner is a coloring book artist, and she drew this amazing peacock. Just amazing. And I'm turning it into 3D. Straight from her drawing, with a little bit of creative freedom. So instead of tracing every feather in the same place, I'm taking one feather and repeating it in a pattern. Little things like that. I took this one feather for the part of the drawing and I repeated it 5 times. Things like that to turn it into a 3D work of art. Yeah, her drawings are amazing. And they really inspired me, so I practically begged her. No, she loved the idea. I told her what I was thinking of doing and she was all for it. All right, we'll put that little circle in the center. Oh, nice, Star. So you have 2 separate accounts, one for your computer, one for your mobile. I have the same account for both. And my laptop. I have the same account for all of it. The Scribbler pen. Oh, very nice. Told them about the event, thanked them. Oh, that's nice. Hello, SSR. I don't know, you like peacocks? Oh, this sounds like I was right. This is Stevie Nicks. She's my favorite. I was thinking, wow, this sounds like Stevie. I love when she sings different stuff. All right. All right, so we've got 2 there. So we've got these top 2. Now we're going to do 3 without the hole in the middle, just to do a little pattern, right? So now we'll do 3. Oh no, that makes total sense, Star. That makes total sense. I've actually done that where I'm just not signed in. I did that a lot at the beginning, actually. All right, so I'm just gonna line this up. Oh, did I do it the wrong way? I might have. No, I did it right. Okay, so here, here, and here. Into me. Peacocks, they're great, eh? I never really liked this song until Stevie did it. Then I was like, okay, I like this song. Have to remember not to hold it at too much of an angle because this is such a thick, it's hard to, it hits the plastic, so then I can't draw and it makes the lines all bumpy. So I have to keep the pen upright. Other things SSR is probably the pen, right? Got a good grip. Sweet you rock, sweet you. gosh, that's hot on the fingers. Not bad, not bad. All right, so for this one, I'm not going to have these little holes in the middle. I'm just going to do swirls in the middle, just to give it a difference. See, you can. There's holes in the top, then no holes, and then I went back to holes again. Oh, flirty. I can't help it. I come by it naturally. Man, if you think this is flirty, Friday was crazy. Friday was my very first ever drunk stream. It started out with this. It started out great, and then I got a little deep into the wine, and it just became pretty funny. So. I think I may have flirted with everyone in the room on Friday. But that's just me. Come on, Pim. Wake up, wake up. Man, that shouldn't have been that much of a struggle. I can't help it. It's so big. Look at the size of this thing. It's crazy. It's huge. I had to tape up this button because I kept hitting the wrong button, right? So I kept, and then it screwed up everything because it would suck the filament backwards. So I taped it just so that it would bother me. And I'd be like, oh no, that's not the right one, right? So now I know it was either that or I would open up the pen and just take that button out. But I thought, well, that's a lot of work. All I have to do is annoy my senses and it'll be all right. It's a beautiful day. There we go. That's looking really good. Yeah, totally star. Oh yeah, for those of you who are new to the channel, back there is my 3D printer. A lot of the time I'll have something printing in the back. Like I designed these bowling pins for my shuffleboard table, and that was a lot of fun. So I've made 9. I've got 1 left to make, and my kids think they're just amazing. And another thing that we're currently working on is a carriage design. This is what I was drawing with the 3D pen, so I've got the wheels going. And this is the body. And we're getting closer and closer to a finished carriage design. So we do all kinds of things. We got little Minecraft bow and arrow. This is what it looks like before. When it comes off the 3D printer, this is what it looks like. And then this is what it looks like after sanding. So it gets pretty detailed. And a lot of times I'll be designing my own useful things around the house. These were my practice runs with Niffiner's art, just to get an idea how I could turn her lines into something 3D. Oh, sorry it's so loud. So that was how I was practicing so that I could pull something like this off, which is so much fun. Smack. Keep it reasonable. We can have fun. We can all have fun. All right, got that pen primed. Okay, wait, I just gotta make sure I'm doing this the right way here. We've got 2. One up there, and one there. All right, now I know. Let's do this one here. Oh, got like my favorite song coming, well, one of. Good rock song now. Thank you, Smack, thank you. All right, let's get this one here. Rock out to some Stevie. What time is it? Yeah, I'm doing okay for time. Probably going to end the stream in about a half an hour. Maybe a little longer. I don't have to get up so early for work tomorrow. Just a little early. Wow, what version of this song is this? I think I like it. All right, that is humid filament problems. Ooh, this is live. Nice. There we go, now it starts. Ah, what did I do there? Clippers. There we go. Fix that like it never happened. You know, Star, I don't exactly know for sure 2, because I have 2 feather sections at the back, and then I've got 2 at the side. So I'm going to do 2 at the back for sure. And then I'll probably, since this one's going to go off to this side, I think I'm going to have a blank triangle here. So I might do something just to fill that in the middle. Oh, I love this song. And at the side, I'm not sure what I'll do. I might actually incorporate these large single feathers at the side. We'll see if that works. These almost seem like they're a little too big for the bird, but we'll see. I did these on Friday. And then I realized pretty quickly that I'm not going to be able to do this many feathers all individually with these long stems and everything else. So, but they do look nice to group. I just didn't want to. That's so much work, right? And then you're going to go in there and muck around and try and glue them all together. That'd be just so difficult. So then I thought, well, I'll try putting them together, and man, it looks majestic. So nice. So nice. I'm so pleased. I mean, really, Niffiner's art just kind of takes care of itself. It's so good. 200 tail feathers. Oh my god. Niffiner practically did 200 tail feathers on her. Like, I can't even imagine. I'm just going to move this for a second so you can take a look at this. That's a lot of tail feathers. Shake your tail feathers. There we go. Oh, now I gotta line this up. I messed it all up. Which one was I using? That one? That one. Totally that one. All right. Was it that one? Yeah, I think so. I think so. All right. Nothing else matters. Oh, thank you, Smack. Thank you. Which part? No, don't answer that. Oh, I just did it again. Can you believe that? Oh, my word. Terrible line. I think the only way to fix that is to fix this line. I don't like that line either, so we'll get rid of it and we'll do it again. Start with the inside line. It's just hard because I can't see. There we go. All right. We'll move that and we'll clip it after. See how stringy this is? That is humid filament. That's what that is. I need to add some silica. Dry it out. There we go. All right. All right, let's clean up this little bit of mess here. There we go. See, this song sounds like she's singing. Oh, you're from Texas? Is it like, it's got to be dry there. Do you get a lot of humidity in Texas? I'm from Canada. So it's cold in the winter, like ridiculously so. And then it's even a little humid in the winter. And then it's hot and humid in the summer. I don't think I would give it up though, you know? I do enjoy it. I like our climate. I wouldn't mind a slightly shorter winter, but to do that, you end up in Tornado Alley or something, right? So I'll take this to not have the tornadoes. Come on, pen. That's better. My love. All right, it's looking good. All right, there's something underneath. No, I guess it's just me holding my pen too sideways. I'm gonna have to tip myself over so that I can see what I'm drawing. Come on, don't make me swear at you. Graceful's heard enough swearing to last her a lifetime. I don't need to start cursing at my art. I was out of control on Friday. This is so weird. The filament is like really bad for a couple of spots. Like for a minute or two it'll get really bad, and then all of a sudden it just starts working again. I almost wonder if maybe I had the bag left open a little bit and like part of the roll, like the filament is, you can see this, the filament's on a roll, eh? So I'm kind of, see it's on a roll. So I'm wondering if I left the bag open and maybe it's part of it got a little more humid than the rest or something. I don't really know if it works that way, but it just seems odd that it's good for a bit and then it's kind of bad for a bit. I know what it sounds like. Sounds like. Sounds like. All right. After this, 2 more, and then I'll attach it, and then that'll be it for tonight. All right. Man, now I really want to hear Rhiannon, my favorite. I like drawing this in pieces. I'm finding that if I start at the end and then I work my way down, I can see what I'm doing a little bit better. When I tried to just kind of draw the whole thing, I was making mistakes. Not me, baby. You're so bad. That line is so bad. In a world gone mad. Clip. Get rid of it. It's so forgiving, eh? You make a mistake, you just clip it away. There we go, looking good. No, it's giving steady heat. It's probably more likely the filament, because and the reason I say that is because it's stringy, and filament doesn't get stringy unless it's humid, and you have to keep your filament very dry. So you have the little, you know, the silica gel packs you get in your shoes, or when you buy a purse, or really when you buy just about anything, it comes with a silica gel pack. You can save those and use it to keep your filament dry. And when they get too humid, you can bake them and it'll dry them out, and then you can use them again. So I can tell there's a lot of moisture in this filament because it's having trouble coming out, and then when I pull it away, it has these long strings, like really long, flimsy strings. That's not normal. So that's me being told that I need to dry out my filament. Then it'll be much easier to work with. It's a mess on the 3D printer too, if you let your filament get all moist, humid. And you'll hear pop, 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 pop every now and then, and that's just, it's just boiling away the moisture. Not sure what I'm doing. Alright, we got how many left to do? 3? 2. Well, I guess this one's not done yet. So 2.5 feathers left. Then I'll attach it. We'll call it a night, and we'll finish up the peacock on the next stream. Which, oh, I guess should technically be tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, I think I'll finish up the peacock on tomorrow night's stream. Usually I try to stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's springtime, so I've been extremely busy in the yard. We moved here last fall, so this is our first spring in this house. So we're getting used to it. I demolished a flower bed, I built a couple new ones, and now I'm getting my workshop ready. So I'll be able to do woodworking. I mean, probably not on stream, at least that's not the plan. But I guess we'll see. I do have some pretty big projects lined up, so if they're going to take a significant amount of time, I might consider it, but I don't really know if I want to stream something that I'm extremely new at, right? Like, I'll spend most of my time in my shop watching videos and learning, so I don't really know that that would be stream material. So I probably won't. I'm not expecting to stream that stuff. Oh, this is a good song. Alright, 2 with the hole, 3 without, 2, then 3, so then 2. Which way are we? Those 2, those 2, those 3, so we're going to go here and here with the hole. I like to keep patterns. Maybe it's too much, but that's what I like to do. Oh, my mouse is gone. All right, so right here, kind of want it pointed that way. I want this one to be able to attach to both. Okay, so this way. All right, you guys can kind of see it there. I'm going to trace that. You might smack. You seem to be having some trouble. I'm gonna have to watch the replay and see if I can see what Smack is talking about. Yes, that was a good one. Sorry if my hand was blocking you guys. Peacock blocked. I am very tangled here. Let's see if we can fix this. Yikes. Very, very tangled. Come on. Yikes, what a mess. I don't want to break the filament. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Smack. All right, this one, and then one left, and then I'm going to add this. Oh, I should tell you guys, I should show you guys something else that I'm hoping to do on stream. I just got these. These are pinball parts. So this is a solenoid, and when it's connected, when it's given a charge, it turns into a magnet, which pulls that down. And if you see the switches there, the contacts open, and then that is how you can set it up to do different things. So this is the pinball part, and I've got several. This one's a little bit more complex. So when this one is triggered, it gets locked in here, and then it doesn't get released until that one gets triggered. So I'll try to see so you can see it. All right, so now it's locked in, so it holds whatever you sent, it holds it, right? And then that releases it. So it's like a constant on instead of a on off, right? Instead of a toggle, or no, instead of an on off, it's like a toggle. It stays on until you let it go. So that's pretty cool. And then this one, this is the first pinball part that I've ever received. And it goes like this. This is a ball kicker, mostly used for multi-balls, I think, which I want multi-balls. So this would be attached somewhere, and then when this goes, see that? And that's that part. Very exciting. So I will be attempting to make some pinball parts with my 3D printer. I don't have enough room in my office to show off any pinball machine that I might make, but I guess I could maybe have a camera out where I want to have it. And I can definitely do the wiring and the soldering and all of that fun stuff on stream, so I'm excited about that. Alright, I look at you and I start to cry. What you did was, you saved my life, I won't forget it. Sorry if my hand is in the way. This clear paper it's kind of plastic, kind of, so when it gets heated, it warps just a little bit. So I'm trying to hold it down so I can actually see behind it, right? Like if it's up in the air like this, I can't see anything, but if I can hold it down, then I can see it. Like, see how you can see through it now? But if it's warped and it's up in the air, you can't see, so I'm holding it so that I can see where I'm drawing. So hopefully I'm not blocking what you can see too much. Only a few around us knew, but then one said a word, it was contagious. Alright, so these ones are going to have holes in them again. So we got holes in those two, no holes in those three, and now we'll have holes in these two. You saved my life, I won't forget it. Left my girl, packed up my stuff, opened up. Oops. Came through your door. Just gonna clean that up just a touch. Oh, that's a little more of a cleanup than I intended. We'll do it again. Stringy filament. I wonder, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it dried out enough for tomorrow. I can still work with it when it's stringy. It's just a little more annoying. And it's not giving a full, accurate representation of what it's like to work with a 3D pen, because ideally you're not working with humid filament, right? You'd keep your filament nice and dried out, and then it would be very, very easy to work with. There we go, that's better. Oh, Tom Petty. This reminds me of I'm not going to be able to remember. It reminds me of another singer. Sounds like something somebody else would sing. It'll come to me later. Alright, that's good. One last one. Travel with you everywhere. We remain my love. Travel with you always. smack. Jeez, sorry guys. There, that's better. I usually have more cameras set up too. I have a camera right on my 3D printer here. So when I'm printing, then I have another little window below me, and that'll show a nice up-close view of what I'm printing. And I'd like to get one more camera when I set up my filament maker. I have a machine. It's not put together yet because I want to give it a really cool paint job, but I have a machine that all of the leftover filaments, all these little pieces that I'm not going to use or whatever, I can cut it up, put it into the machine, and it'll turn it into a new roll of filament for me, which is so cool, right? And so I haven't put it together yet because what I want to do is I don't want to have it looking like every other filament machine. I figured I'm artistic, so I bought some paint flake and I want to give it like a muscle car paint job. So I'm actually going to learn how to do that paint flake paint job. I swear, I'm going to learn how to do it. And it's going to look amazing. And I'd like to do it on stream. I just don't know how complicated it'll be to get myself streaming from outside, because I'm going to have to paint it outside or in my garage. But either way, that's cables, and I'm not really sure how to set that up. So I will keep thinking about how to do it. And if I can do it on stream, I will. And if not, I'll paint it off stream and I will assemble it on stream. So you'll still get to see the build of the machine. And then once I have that set up, I'll go get another camera, and I'll have a camera on that machine too. And I have potato starch pellets that were donated to me by a local farmer. And I'm going to be experimenting to turn those into filament if I can, because they use those potato starch pellets and they mix them with PLA, which is the same plastic as this. And, oh no, sorry, they mix it with ABS. ABS is a biodegradable plastic, so I have some ABS pellets. So they can mix the potato starch with ABS to get various versions of biodegradable plastic. Oh, my mouse. Sorry. There we go. Those ads, you know? So once I get my filament maker, I'm going to be experimenting with potato starch pellets. And we'll see what kind of filaments we can make out of potato starch. See how strong they are, get some good experiments going. Oh, I lost what position I had here. I think it was about there. Oh, flames would be so cool. I mean, I was thinking racing stripes, but then I was thinking, well, that's just maybe assuming I don't have the skills to do flames, because I think flames would be cool, and it's not that hard to YouTube video how to draw flames on something, right? I think I could pull it off. I think it would look really cool. If I can, that's what I want. I call my 3D printer my muscle car, so I think it's fitting to have my fill-extruder, that's what it's called, a fill-extruder. I think it'll be fitting to have that painted like a muscle car. Ouch, that's hot. Can't see what I'm drawing. Oh, that was rubbery. That's got to go. That is not normal for filament. That's not normal behavior. All right, let's start drawing from the other side so I can actually see what I'm doing. Otherwise, I'm just constantly trying to look underneath the pen here. Here we go. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. All right, other side. Oh man, come on. Almost, almost. All right. We'll have a hole in that one, and then we'll attach it, and then that will be it for today, and then we'll stream again tomorrow. We'll finish the peacock tomorrow, I think. Hi, this is TJ. How's it going? Thank you very much. This isn't my drawing. This is Niffiner's drawing, but I am turning her drawing, which is a gorgeous peacock. And what I'm doing is I'm taking clear paper and I'm tracing it with my 3D pen, and I'm turning it into a 3D bird, and it's looking fantastic. It's looking really good. So I'm almost done this one, and then I'm going to attach it right here. So now we'll have one here and one here, and then we'll finish, and then I'm going to call it a night because I work tomorrow, but we'll continue tomorrow night, and I'll do in between these two. See if I can maybe show you. So it's going to be kind of like that, right? And then I'll put something in between, and then I'm going to figure out what to do with these two sides here. So I'm not quite sure what to do with that yet. Like anything was possible. And this isn't all I do, but this is what I'm doing lately, turning 2D art into 3D art. But I also have a 3D printer behind me, so a lot of the time I've got my 3D printer going. Never would have come to me. Come on, pen. Don't quit on me now. There we go. Hope you guys can see. I've got to hold the paper down because if it warps, if it's up in the air, you can't see through it, but when you push down on it, now you can see through it, right? So try not to block you. I'm picking up whatever is mine. Right. Which one was it? I think it was that one. Working on a mystery. Yeah, those ones have holes. And let's see. Try and move this so you guys can see here. There we go. Oh, and Niffiner is a streamer. You guys got to give her a follow. She's got several coloring books coming out. There you go. There's Niffiner. You guys got to check her out because her work is amazing. And right now she's doing one that's called Words to Color By. It's got all these amazing animals in it. She's got elephants, and I can't wait to get my hands on that book, because if I can do something amazing from this Peacock, I mean, her work is just that great. So I can't wait to be drawing other Niffiner animals. And she's hilarious too. She once drew me a camel just because. Just because. And then she put Ugg boots on him. So she drew me a camel with Ugg boots. It was so funny. Wow, this is some warped paper. All right, that's it. So now I'm going to slowly peel this off the page. And hope it stays together. Yeah, it's going pretty good. There we go. All right, now for this one, I had to add a little bit to this top leaf, to this top feather, just to get it to fit in there. So I'm going to run into that same thing here. So yeah, see, it doesn't quite. So I'm going to need to add something just in that little pocket right there. Or maybe I can stick this through. Maybe. I wonder. No, that doesn't look. That looks like I'm breaking the rules if I do that. It just looks like it's wrong. All right, so I think that's about where, because I want this same feather to touch that same feather. So I think, yeah, and with the way the neck is pointing, that's a nice triangle. Well, maybe I'll angle it back a little more. All right, so maybe like that. All right, I think I'm going with that. I think that's going to look exceptionally well. So I will start on this one. Get my pliers. Because I'm learning that I can't hold it with my fingers, it gets too hot. Try to save my soul. You know what? I'm going to have to start on this one, otherwise it's not going to be at the right angle. So we want it here. Right there. Here's hoping, wish me luck, cross your fingers. Yeah, it is the same filament that I use in my 3D printer. It isn't necessarily always going to work that way. Like, you can get a 3D printer that uses 3mm filament. I use 1.75 in my 3D printer. So I made sure when I purchased a 3D pen to get a pen that would use 1.75. The last thing I wanted was to have to get 2 different kinds of or sizes of filaments. And then for my Filastruder, when I start making my own filament, I also only have the 1.75 nozzles, because there's no point in making filament that I can't use or test. But that would be something that you have to watch for if you have a printer. Oh, look at that. Not bad. Let's just hold it, let it cool. Love this so much. This is ABS plastic, so it is not biodegradable. Oh shoot, you know what I did? I didn't add. See, on this one I added these extra. I didn't add anything there. I'm gonna have to freehand that. I need a piece of cardboard. Because I don't think I'll be able to do it with paper. Because I need to hold it underneath and the paper's too thin, so that would hurt me. So template. I have my emergency cardboard. 17. All right. Cardboard is what I do my prototyping in. So, for those of you who already saw, I'm working on a carriage right now, right? And I prototyped this carriage fully out of cardboard. There's my prototype. Now, it's a little bit beat up because it's had a lot of experiments and everything else on it, right? But that was the prototype for the carriage. And it's done incredibly well because it's actually turning into a beautiful little carriage. So it's not done yet, but I love prototyping in cardboard, so I keep a bunch of cardboard around. So I'm just going to make myself a little piece that I can stick in there. Needs to be sharper angle. Sharper angle. See if that works. I wasn't expecting this little hiccup, but I've attached it at the perfect place. I don't really want to take it apart. So what I'm going to try and do is put this cardboard in behind it. Oh, almost got it. Just need a little bit more room there. Okay, that's good. Save that. All right, so we'll see if we can do it. Got that flat. All right, so I'm gonna hold this underneath here. See how I've made it the right shape, kind of. So now I can draw right on that. But what I'm worried about is the heat. The heat that it blows could make all of this go soft and it might lose its shape. So I'm a little nervous about that. Yeah, I can make filament, yeah. I haven't yet though, but I have the machine. So here's hoping, right? All right. All right, so now I've cut that to the right shape so that I can get in there with the pen and draw it. And in fact, I think what I'm going to do is bend it at risk to breaking it, but maybe there'll be less deformity. So I'm bending this right now so that I can do this on the other side and not wreck these feathers. It's kind of risky, but I think I can do it. It's my own mistake for forgetting to fill that in. So I'm just going to make it look like there's another feather under there. Oh, come on, pen. I don't have a spare hand. I gotta prime the pen there. Oh my god, of course. When I don't have a spare hand, that's when the ad is gonna play. Of course. All right. So I'm going to make it look like there's just another feather underneath it. Kind of like that. Oh, I've got to keep that pen straight. All right, now I don't know if you can see that. When I tried to attach it, it just kind of melted that feather away. Instead of attaching it, it just melted it away. So I'm going to kind of weld it back together. All right. Hold it to where I want it for when it cools. All right. Just do some swirls inside, just like any other feather would have. Ouch, that's hot. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Damn it. All right, so gotta learn my lesson. Don't want to burn myself when the stream is almost over. All right. We're gonna get this attached, no matter what. I don't know about this one. I know you guys don't have a great view here, but I gotta see what I'm doing, and I can't see very well when I'm constantly trying to look under the pen. I do that so you can see what I'm doing, but I think for this part I just need to look and see what I'm doing. All right. Oh, thank you, Village Scout. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. All right, so now I'm going to do this frame. Kind of wish I hadn't made this mistake, but it's kind of cool to show you guys that I can also freehand onto cardboard. So I don't just have to trace, I can also just draw. This is to fix a mistake, but in other cases, I have done masks just freehand right in the air with no jigs, with no just my own. Actually, you know what? I'll pull one out. I'll show you guys my masks. right, I'm going to let that cool on the cardboard. Gives you guys an idea. Let's see if we can show it to you. That's what I did under the cardboard just to add to that feather. And then I can peel that off once it's cool. It's still a little warm. Let's see, where would my masks be? There we go. Oh, I'm caught. All right, so some of my freehand stuff. Let's see. I started out with some umbrellas, just drawing onto cardboard. So I did some umbrellas. There's another umbrella. And then this was the very first freehand I ever did. It was a mask. And I just kind of drew that right in midair. And I'm working on another mask. Let's see if I have it. So I'm working on another mask well, not right now, but I will be. This one to me looks a little more like a lizard, and the purpose of this one is just to only make a frame. And once the frame is done, I'm going to see if I can decorate it after, because for this mask, I spent a lot of time trying to think about how to decorate it while I made it, and it was difficult. So for this one, I'm only going to do a grid for the whole mask, and then I'll see if I can decorate it later. So those are my masks. All right, let's see. This cardboard should be good now. I should be able to just pop it off. Pop, pop, pop. Sweet. It worked. All right, so now instead of having that giant open space because I forgot to fill it in, now it looks like there was no mistake made at all. It looks beautiful. So now all I have to do is attach it right there. It's a little loose, and then I'm going to attach it on this side, and then we'll be done for tonight. And we'll keep going. We'll keep going tomorrow. We'll see if we can finish this peacock tomorrow night. Okay, I gotta hold this with pliers because it gets hot on the fingers if you try and hold it too close to where you're actually I call it welding. It's not welding, but it kind of feels like plastic welding, you know? Come on, there we go. Well, must you keep your secrets hidden and deep from view? Okay, I'll hold that where I want it. Oh, that's so pretty. Well, isn't that enough? That's gonna be tricky. Sorry if you can't see what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out how to attach that. I might have attached it a little high there. All right, well, we'll do our best here. There we go. Though we lay face to face and cheek to cheek, our voices strain, common ground where they can meet. Oh, that heat is bending that wing, or not wing, but feather. Set your secrets free. Oh, I'm such a genius. All right, I'll just flip it upside down. And we'll go from this side. Where was it? 1, 2. So now here. Oh my goodness, that was tough. All right, maybe not exactly the angle that I wanted, but it's not awful either. Maybe I'll adjust it tomorrow after I've had a chance to look at it a little bit. All right, so let's take a look at what we've got so far. We've got our peacock, who needs to kind of be more up. Maybe I can heat that. Well, we'll do something to have her sit up a little bit higher, I think. All right, so here's the peacock. Niffiner's peacock. And quickly becoming amazing. I could maybe, and I will consider it. Here's one option. I could attach that there, but then the peacock would be sitting way up high, right? But then I could heat this and bend it out a little bit. So I could, there's some play there. I could do that, which would probably look quite nice. Oops. So there's one option I might do, or I could just leave these out and I could add more here. And then I've got to figure out a front. I've got more of these feathers, so I might bring some around. I'm not really sure. These seem too big. So this is where we're at. We will continue tomorrow. Hopefully I get some more. This was such a good idea. Hopefully I get some more of these little moments of inspiration that take us pretty far. So what a gorgeous, gorgeous peacock. And all of this